Number 1, energy test. The energy of motion is called A, kinetic energy, B, potential energy, C, thermal energy, or D, work. Number 2, which of the following is an example of an object with elastic potential energy? A wind-up toy that has been wound up, B, a compressed basketball, C, a stretched rubber band, or D, all of the above. Number 3, which of the following increases when an object becomes warmer? A, chemical energy, B, elastic potential energy, or D, thermal energy. The kinetic energy of the pendulum bob in figure 15-1 increases the most between locations A and B, B, A and C, C, B and D, or D, C and D. Number 5, the ability to cause change is a description of an object's A, mass, B, volume, C, heat, or D, energy. Number 6, a cement block is dropped from a helicopter. The block falls 100 meters. What statement accurately describes the falling cement block? Is it A, gravitational potential energy decreases as its kinetic energy increases? B, its gravitational potential energy increases as its kinetic energy decreases? C, its gravitational potential energy is unchanged as its kinetic energy increases? D, its gravitational potential energy is unchanged as its kinetic energy decreasing. Number 7, the energy stored in gasoline is A, chemical, B, electromagnetic, C, mechanical, or D, nuclear. Number 8, which of the following turns chemical energy into electrical? Is it A, a wind turbine, B, a battery, C, the Earth's core, or D, the sun? Number 9, what type of energy takes place in the picture below? Is it A, chemical energy to light, B, light energy to chemical, C, electrical energy to light energy, or D, light energy to electrical energy? Number 10, food is essential to the survival of all organisms because it has stored A, chemical energy, B, nuclear energy, C, electrical energy, or D, gravitational potential energy. Number 11, assume that all the balls have the same mass. Which has the most gravitational potential energy? Is it A, B, C, or D? Number 12, walking up a hill converts chemical energy stored in your body to kinetic energy. Some of your energy also changes to A, elastic potential, B, electromagnetic, C, thermal, or D, nuclear. Sam lifts 2 bags of groceries from the floor to the top of the kitchen counter, and one of the bags has twice as much mass than the other. After the bags are lifted, how will the gravitational potential energy of the bags compare? The one with less mass will have more energy. B, they will have the same amount of gravitational potential energy. C, they have no gravitational potential energy. Or D, the one with more mass will have more energy. Number 14, 2 remote control cars are traveling down a straight track at a speed of 10 meters per second. Car A has a mass of 2 kilograms and car B has a mass of 4 kilograms. Which of the following correctly describes the difference in kinetic energy between the 2 cars? A, the kinetic energy of car A is twice that of car B. B, the kinetic energy of car A is equal to that of car B. Letter C, the kinetic energy of car A is half that of car B. Or D, the kinetic energy of car A is 1/4 that of car B. Number 15, what happens to the amount of kinetic energy? Number 15, what happens to the amount of kinetic energy does the skier has as she moves down the hill? A, it stays the same, B, it increases, C, it decreases, or D, she has no kinetic energy. Number 16, as the skier finishes the run, she uses friction to come to a stop. What happens to the kinetic energy of the skier when she comes to a stop? It turns back to gravitational potential energy. B, it turns into elastic potential energy. C, it turns into chemical potential energy, or D, it turns into internal or thermal energy. It's the day of the big archery competition. Suki is the first contestant. She steps up to the line, raises her bow, and pulls her arrow back. The bow bends and she lets go of the arrow. The bow returns to its original shape as the arrow flies through the air towards the target. However, her arrow falls to the ground before it reaches the target. Number 17. Which form of energy did the arrow have as it moved through the air? Is it A, elastic, B, electrical, C, kinetic, or D, light? Number 18. Where did the arrow get its energy to fly towards the target? A, it always had energy. B, the elastic energy of the bow was transferred to the arrow when released. C, it gained the energy from the air as it moved. Or D, the chemical energy of the arrow allowed it to fly. 19. What happened to the energy of the arrow when it hit its target? A, the kinetic energy changes to internal energy. B, the energy of the arrow is destroyed. C, the kinetic energy changes to gravitational potential. Or D, the kinetic energy changes to chemical energy. Number 20. Which of the following is a true statement? A, the total amount of energy in the universe changes rapidly. B, the energy cannot be created or destroyed but can change from one form to another. C, energy can be created but not destroyed. Or D, energy can be destroyed but not created. Number 21. A small 20 kilogram canoe is floating downriver at a speed of 2 meters per second. What is the canoe's kinetic energy? Kinetic energy is equal to 1/2 mv squared. Is it A, 22 joules, B, 40 joules, C, 80 joules, or D, 400 joules? Number 22. An object's gravitational potential energy is not directly related to which of the following? Is it A, its height relative to a reference level, B, its mass, C, its speed, or D, gravity? 23. A 4 kilogram cat is resting at the top of a bookshelf that is 3 meters high. What's the cat's gravitational potential energy relative to the floor if the gravity is 10 meters per second squared? Potential energy is equal to m times g times h. Is it A, 7 joules, B, 12 joules, C, 30 joules, or D, 118 joules? Number 24. Nuclear power plants are designed to convert nuclear energy into what type of energy? Is it A, chemical, B, electrical, C, geothermal, or D, mechanical? 25. Which of the following statements is true according to the law of conservation of energy? Is it A, energy cannot be created, B, energy cannot be destroyed, C, energy can be converted from one form to another, or D, all of the above? 26. List the form of energy that the object starts with and the form that it changes to. Apple tree. Starting energy, ending energy. Window fan. Starting energy, ending energy. Gasoline chainsaw. Jordan is standing next to his desk holding his book straight out from the shoulder, parallel to the floor. He then lets the book go and it falls to the floor. Draw an energy pie chart and an energy bar graph for each of the 4 positions. Assume that the book is not moving yet in the first picture. Make sure to label the forms of energy in the pie charts and bar graphs. 28. What is the kinetic energy of a 70 kilogram skydiver falling at a terminal velocity of 80 meters per second? Show your work. Kinetic energy is equal to 1/2 mv squared. Number 29. Calculate the potential energy of a 50 Newton object sitting on a 30-meter ledge. 30. Interpreting graphics. At what location in figure 15-3 does the ball have the least gravitational potential energy? 31. Comparing and contrasting. Using diagram 15-3, draw pie charts comparing the energies between position B and D. Draw a bar chart comparing B and E.